I was talking about the how to cover this food security portion. So the major thing which you should see is PYQ and syllabus. Okay. In that, what used to happen from 2013 to 2021, this used to come, question used to come in optional question. Optional, you know, na? Optional means it will be in question number 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Means you can write some two, some three questions you should write from these things. Okay, so you have option. So usually this food security question always used to come in optional questions, not in compulsory question, because in number 1 and 5 are compulsory. Okay, these are compulsory question. So it used to not come in compulsory. It used to just come in optional question. So some students used to leave this portion. They used to not study. No, don't study. They should be like that. Don't study. Just leave it. That was the concept there. But suddenly, what happened? You see, in 2022, they the question came in compulsory part. Okay, it came in compulsory part. So once it came in compulsory part, it means that this is going to make a difference. Okay, this is going to make a difference. If you don't answer it well, your scores will decrease. If you answer it well, your scores will increase. This is dangerous. Okay, so from 2022, from last year, this portion has gained importance from 2022. You should know that. Another thing they introduced in 2021, they gave three questions, means whole set of questions. Like question number 8, all the three questions were from food security type. This is also an red flag. Red flag means it is giving you information that you should be ready for food security question. Don't ignore it. Okay, just I'm giving you knowledge on how important this topic is presently, in the present relevance. Okay, so better study it well. Uh, See, what are the sources? Mainly internet only. Okay, you will not get any source in the market or anywhere that is ready-made source also. It may be bulky. It is there. Some coachings are doing. It is bulky, and there is no value addition. Okay, in this topic, you see, this is very open-ended topic. Let me tell you, open-ended means if I tell something, that is also correct. What you say, that is also correct, like that. So in open-ended question, what happens is um, those who do value addition will get marks, because what we will do now while correcting some copies, generally if they write, everyone will get 4 marks, manlo, 4 out of 10. But someone is doing some value addition, he's putting some graphs values, then he will get that 5 out of 10. तो ये मिलने के लिए तो क्या हमको क्या करना है, एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट लगाना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, what you can do, you can search in the internet, google things and all. But recently I have made also one notes. Okay, you would have seen in the telegram group. So if you need these notes, I have told the procedure in the group, so you can get these notes also, which I will be showing how to make that value addition, or even you can do from internet also, no issue. But I have made it little bit easy for you. Okay, that is the only thing. Compared to even the coaching material, it will be very less bulky. Okay, so these are the syllabus topics. Okay, which we will discuss how to read what is there. So these notes, some of the who had got these notes, so it said they have said that it is coverage and PYQ concluding part is very good and all is awesome. Okay, so there is complete coverage is there. It was fruitful. Okay, many students have given their suggestions and comments. So these are the topics. Another thing in GS3, also we have this food security portion. Okay, so there also you study them well, because this PDS, TPDS, they are all repeated topics here. Okay, but there we don't study in much depth because questions are not coming directly there. But here it comes directly in agriculture option. Okay, so let us go topic wise. I will just briefly tell you how to go the strategy, because this is 12 topics. In short time, I will tell you how to go about what are the important things that is required. Then This will help you in two ways. Like if you are referring to internet and making your own notes, there also you will get idea how to make notes. Second, if you get this document, okay, get this document, then you will be able to better understand how to read these topics. So first we will see PYQs. Okay, see the PYQ. This is 2020. Okay, here is discuss the strength and weakness of public food grain distribution system in India. Give a detailed account of constraints in sustaining food grain production in India. Okay, constraints. This is directly in the syllabus. Okay, constraints. Uh, which constraints there is? Constraint in food grain production in India. Okay, so like here the production, food production and consumption trends in India and also in general. Okay, then in 2022, you see here they asked, see here they have asked three questions, means completely one question you will not be able to attempt if you are not properly reading food security part. Okay, and another thing I will tell you, here many students will get average mark because nobody writes properly. That is the issue. Here you see food production and consumption pattern in the last 50 years. This is direct question from syllabus. Okay, we have answer for that. What do you mean by hunger and hidden hunger? Comment on the various strategy combining. This is also from the PYQ and syllabus. This is directly from syllabus, National Dietary Guideline. Okay, I will just show you also. Then here you see the question. Enlist the explain salient features of PDS as per the provisions of NFSA 2013. Government of India and current levels of poverty. Efforts for determining poverty. This is also directly from the syllabus. This is very easy topic. Just we need to prepare. Describe the vicious cycle of poverty and a existing policy instrument for combating malnutrition. Again, you see, enlist and explain issues in the food processing industry in India. This is the syllabus topic which says constraints. Okay, constraints in food processing industry. Okay, so now you see the syllabus. See, food production and consumption trends. You saw this is just 3 years paper. Okay, if you love 10 years paper, you will understand. This question was asked. Okay, this question is also asked some 4 5 years back. This question, you see TPDS. This question was asked. You saw that processing constraint was asked. Okay, then this one was asked. Did you see National Dietary Guideline directly from syllabus? Okay, so these questions were also asked like some 5 years back. In the last 2 3 years, it is not asked. But all these are interrelated topic, and we don't have good amount of notes for this. That's why it will be good if you make right now, because at the time of after prelims now you don't have any time. I'm telling you, after 2024 prelims, you go and ask someone, are you reading food security, sir? Someone who is writing 2023, he will say, अरे भाई मुझे तो genetics breeding पढ़ने के लिए time नहीं है, मैं इसको कहाँ से पढूं? ये तो होता है, genetics breeding पढ़ने में you will get tired. तो इसलिए अभी से प्रिपेयर करके रखो, then only it will be useful for you. Okay, see, this is like food production and consumption trends in India. Whatever points are there, that is there, but this is the one which will give you value. They asked you 50 years ka kya hoga. What is you saw the question, last 50 years trend. So this is the diagram. If you draw this diagram, I'm telling you, you will get 1.5 mark extra. Someone who writes all the theory, okay, he will get 5 marks out of 10. You will get 6 out of 10. Definitely, there is no question. This is the one which will pull you from 200 to 260 or 270. Okay. So this is also contribution of different states. So this is called value addition, how we are making. Here also we have the strategy. Okay. This is like millet production in million tons you have added. So they may change the question, like food grains. This year they may ask about millets. Okay, so there we need to, this is very important because they are asking production and consumption trends of food grains. Okay, food grains means what will come. One is rice, wheat, pulses, oilseed, millet. Everything will come. But majorly now we can expect millet, rice, wheat. Every year they are asking. Now we can expect millet. Okay, so these things will help you directly. Next is there was topic is like trends of food consumption in India. This is also the part of the syllabus, and they have asked means how production is happening. Okay, on the production side and on the consumption side, how our consumption in 1950, how was our consumption? Now, how is our consumption? How much grams of rice wheat we were consuming, and how much of millets we are consuming? Uh, what happened? Millets our consumption has decreased like 50%. This is the truth. Okay. Exact value you should look into it, but this is the thing which is happening. So these data you will get only when you read and practice from the notes. Okay. So like how is the consumption of rice and wheat? So this graph, if you put, uh, nobody can stop you from getting that extra 1 mark. Everyone will get that 50% mark. I want you to get 60 marks and get in the list. Okay. These are the many different uh, things. Next is like food security and growing population, Vision 2020. This also document we usually don't get anywhere. Okay, so what is the trend? So these are the trends. Okay, the food security trends graphs. For all the topics we have graphs. Okay, and also the some value addition point that is going to make a difference for you. Okay, next is the reasons for grain surplus. This is also like why is there grain surplus? Because in that we have lot of buffer stock just remaining in our stocks, in our in our godowns. Okay, and many are rotting also. Why is it happening? What is the reason for that? You should think like one of the reason like MSP are giving for only rice and wheat. We are doing open-ended procurement for rice and wheat. Okay, all these are making rice and wheat to be grown, but the other crops are compensated. Okay, so like we have here a lot of points to get. Okay, like how much we are holding. Those data you should tell how much we are holding. Around 30 million tons of rice and wheat we are holding. What happened post agriculture? Okay, uh, how we can effectively use MSP and what are the issues we are doing that is leading to higher amount of these products. Okay, and the technological advancement, how those things are also there. And next, like the national and international food policies. What are the national policies? Okay, in like national NFSM, they asked, I showed you. This is from this syllabus topic. NFSM, they asked about 2013. What are the procedures? So these things you should prepare. Okay, directly they have asked NFSM. Then the next, it is production, procurement, and distribution constraint. Means we have produced a rice and wheat. What are the issues with respect to production? Okay, agronomy, technological, and other things, climate-wise, land, okay, water, and many other factors are there. And at the procurement side, we need to procure from the farmers. What are the problems? Okay, if we have to procure from the farmers, what are the issues? And the distribution, we have the FCI has already procured it, Manlo. After that, they have to distribute to different places. What are the constraints in that? So that is what is discussed in this chapter. Okay. Next, distribution constraints. We have a lot of distribution constraints, transportation infrastructure. Everything is in point wise. Directly, you can just read it. I need not even tell you what it is because you know all these things. Just I will tell you what is syllabus point. Other things you can read. Next, like availability of food grains, per capita expenditure on food. Okay, this is another syllabus topic. What is the availability of food grains in India? What is the per capita expenditure of food? How much we are spending on food? So those things we need to make point. From all these things, what you do now, make one-page notes. Many of you have taken these notes. So all those I'm telling you, make one-page notes from these notes. Okay, I will not tell you that these notes are best and nothing. See, nothing is like that. What you have to do, take these notes from this. You make 1-2 pages notes. Then it is perfect. Nobody can beat you. Okay, these are the graphs and all you can use. Okay, different graphs I have put. All these things will be like an value added gems for you. Okay, it is like a cream. Next is trends in poverty, PDS. Okay, all these things. You all know how the trends in poverty. You should know what are the commissions which are there for poverty. Okay, what are PDS? What is TPDS? When it came? How much kgs we are giving? In an NFSM, how much we are giving? In Annabhagya and other schemes, how we are giving? Okay, and also some case studies you should know. Like in Karnataka, we have Annabhagya scheme. Okay, and also Tamil Nadu is very famous for this PDS schemes. Okay, there first we started the midday meal scheme. Such things also we should try to uh, note down from different sources. Okay, so here we have said how this poverty trap is happening. Okay, this you can use anywhere, even in GS. This is very useful. Even for GS3, these notes will be completely useful for you for agriculture. Okay. Um, how evolution PDS has evolved. Okay, what are the PDS reforms? Role of other technology-based EPDS. Okay, as per the Vadwa committee. Like this, if you write these committees here, you will get half mark. If you write simply all the stories, you will not get marks. Okay, what is TPDS? How it is different from PDS? Okay, all these differences you should know properly. And next is processing constraint. This is there in GS3 also. Very, very important. Every 2 years in GS3, they're asking question. Even in UP, in optional, maybe 2, 3 years, they're asking. Okay. So what are the, you should have like these points, fragmented supply chain, inadequate training, logistic issues, just the points. Just remember these points. This is not even like you can understand easily. But just remember these points, you will get good marks in exam. Okay, like we have this mega food park scheme. If you make this diagram, it will be very good, useful for you. Okay, and the next is national dietary guidelines and consumption pattern. Okay, as per Na- National Institute of Nutrition, this is in Hyderabad. They are the one who are giving this. So definitely you should tell the points which are related to them. Okay, they have given some 15 points. So all those points which we need to mention. Okay, like this, these are the 15 points which they have mentioned. Okay, and next is like food-based dietary approaches to eliminate hunger. So how are the food-based dietary practices? Like it may be biofortification. Okay, how biofortification is useful or food-based fortification. These are all keywords, very, very useful for all the GS papers and the optional. Okay, then the next topic is about nutrient deficiency. Okay, you should know about different vitamins and their deficiency which are happening in our body. Okay, and this is like protein energy malnutrition and the protein calorie malnutrition. What is the difference between protein energy malnutrition? Okay, and protein calorie malnutrition. How the micronutrients are affecting. Okay, here you can see micronutrients deficiency and HRD of work capacity of vulnerable children. How this micronutrient deficiency is affecting these classes. Just some five points. We don't have much time. Just five points on each. And this is more important. What is protein energy malnutrition? Okay, what are the features? What happens to the child? What are the deficiency symptoms on the child? Okay. Then next is food grain production and food security. Okay. So what is food security? What are the different aspects of food security? This you can just draw a diagram. Availability, accessibility, utilization, like this. Make some innovation, then only we'll get marks. Otherwise, just writing also will not give you marks. Bring some innovation, bring some new ideas in your answers. Okay, like these graphs and diagrams you need to get. You can do it from your side also, or use these documents also. Okay, like for example, steps to ensure food security. Okay, distribution of cultivated this one. Government policies. Next is like the crop diversification, how we can bring in legumes. Okay, you can tell about a keyword, kitchen gardening. Okay, at the home level, how you are able to do that. And also there are some case studies wherein kitchen gardenings have been in the schools also. Okay, on how we can make our garden nutri-rich. Okay, nutrient-rich. This is also keyword. Like this, you should read keyword. Okay, if you're writing about millets, okay, now in the budget they have said it as okay, Shri Anna. Okay, Shri Anna. This is keyword. Like this, if you use, then only you will get mark. Okay, I'm telling something. Maybe you are maybe going over your head, but this is what matters in mains. Okay, because we have given mains and interview. These are the one difference. But these the coaching people who are teaching you, they may not tell you all these things because this is what really matters. देखो यार क्लास लेने से क्लास में पढ़ने से बस वो सेटिस्फेक्शन देती है इट विल गिव यू सम सीडो सेटिस्फेक्शन आपको खुद को लर्न करना है और कीवर्ड्स और जो भी ऐसे वैल्यू एडेड एडिशन ये सब सीखना है okay so these things will help you like blue revolution so what it means that food security means not only that we are thinking about food okay how to ensure food security we are talking about blue revolution also so we should have diverse aspects in the answer then only you'll get more okay then like biotechnology see uh, we should not write in any one perspective see from where we went from one area we talked about food shortage then about blue revolution then it was about biotechnology. Okay. Then how the SHGs and women and panchayat are helping. So that much diverse point if you give, then only you will get good mark. Next, how local community and key they are doing the cooperation play in key in food security, fostering urban rural linkages. So did you see that 360-degree? If you make the points, then only you will get marks. Okay, because now I just wanted to share with you how to prepare. Okay, I didn't teach you how to prepare. I told you, and in small places I told you how you will gain that extra mark. Okay, this is what makes difference. This is the key. Okay, so this is what I wanted to discuss with you. So if you need this document, the Telegram group, the video we have the description. So there you can contact me and get this. Okay. So this is what is about today's discussion about food security and its topic. Okay.